Hey clodhoppers, guess what? There are new bunnies on the homestead. Woohoo! Here are the 6 rabbits we got. This one is our buck. These are 3 females. These are 2 more females.
Hey clodhoppers, this is the Kookers from Homesteading at Kooker and we are on our way back from picking up 6 bunnies from someone in the local area, and we are picking up food right now. So
good time to chat with y'all.
Yes.
When we were on our way back, we also stopped at my grandmother's and showed her the bunnies and raked up and picked up some leaves for our garden. Hey, Malachi. So when we get home, we'll show y'all those standard Rex bunnies that we got for a really good price.
And George. What's up?
What are you boys doing up there? Yeah. Hi, George. George. Shadow. George. So here are the 6 rabbits we got. This one is our buck. These are 3 females. These are 2 more females. This one right here is probably, the gray female is probably the one we're going to give to our neighbor as part of the thank you for taking care of our animals while we are on the California trip. We're still working on getting a water bottle for them real quick, and they're not going to stay in these cages long term. This is just temporary so that they are out of the car and they can start munching on some fresh grass and just kind of get acclimated to the area. All of these are standard Rex rabbits. Their coat is super soft. We already have some standard Rex rabbits, and those are the ones that we've done previous videos on. But we wanted some additional, one so that we could give our neighbor his payment as thank you for taking care of our animals, and 2, to have additional breeding stock. And they were a great price. We paid $50 a piece for our pregnant doe and the buck that we got before, and this gentleman had mini Rex and standard Rex, and he was wanting to just do mini Rexes. So he was selling these for a great price, and so we paid, well, essentially less than $20 a piece for these rabbits. We got all 6 of them for $100, so we were thrilled with that, and that's why we jumped on it so quickly, as a way to repay our neighbor and to get some more breeding stock for ourselves, so that maybe by next year we can have more production on the homestead. Now, even though these are all the same breed, you'll see that some of them are spotted and some of them are solid. And Grandma actually asked about that. Again, same breed, but the people breed different colors together to get these different colorations, and they call this pattern broken. Hi, big boy. We gotta come up with a name for you. Awesome. So we have the bunnies all situated for tonight. They may stay here, I would guesstimate, maybe up to a week, partially for quarantine purposes, just in case there's anything going on with them. But also because we're still trying to figure out what to do for our rabbit setup for the winter. Justin and I talked about possibly putting all of our rabbits in the barn to keep them warmer. Last year we just kept them under the tree. Let me show you that real quick. Under the tree here is where we kept our rabbits last year, and they did fine because it was a mild winter, and on freezing temperature nights we would just put hay in there with them. However, it may be a little bit more comfortable for them to put them in the barn this year, especially if it ends up being a really cold winter. Let's go back to the other rabbits. I want to show you something real quick. One thing I forgot to mention, the reason we like having them under the tree is, well, actually it's a couple of reasons. One, it gives natural shade for them. Now we still put a top on their cages because if dappled sunlight comes through, we want them to be protected. Plus, and the main reason, when it rains, we want to have a barrier because, you know, water still drips through the leaves on the tree. But it's a sweet gum tree, which normally people think of as trash trees, but we make use of our trash trees around here too. And then the other reason we like having the rabbits under the trees is that the place I had the rabbits prior to this location, it got too stifling hot because there wasn't much of a breeze. And right there on this side of the house, right over here, whoa, that made it focus on my hand, sorry. On this side of the house, there's a really good breeze during the summer, so the rabbits benefit from the shade and the summer breeze. I was raking up the sweet gumballs, got the project partially going, put the sweet gumballs in the flower bed. That's not completely done, but it's a start. And the reason I've started liking putting the gumballs in the flower bed is, number one, it is a mulch, and number two, it keeps the dogs out of the flower bed a lot more than just a regular wood chip mulch. So, win-win. Again, we make use of our trash trees. Oh yeah, and this is a project I was working on, picking up the cactus that the dogs had knocked off of our thornless cactus. So, sorry for those detours, but we are finally back at the original rabbits I was talking to you about. The thing I wanted to show you is we had yet another conservation here with this particular project. This is actually its third use. Number one, it held rabbit feed for my parents. Number two, my parents used it for my birthday present wrapping. And number three, it is now the protective barrier to prevent rain from getting on these two rabbits should it rain. Now, it's not forecasted to rain in the next, I think, half week to a week, Justin said. But we still like to give them some protection, again, from the sun and then just from the elements. Plus, it kind of helps trap heat in there, however small it may be. It is a windy day because fall has definitely hit, but I did put a little bit of a windbreak there behind them. Plus, the cannas help break the wind or stop the wind from being as strong. So being this low to the ground, they should be fairly good. Now let me just go ahead and say that those two cages in the back are on blocks. These two in the front aren't on blocks, but they do have a raised level, so the rabbits aren't directly on the ground. They are a little bit off of it. Now if they stay here for a week, we will probably need to move these two cages, shift them over a little bit, because we don't want them to end up standing in their own feces or pee, because then that causes all kinds of illness problems. And this is actually two females. Y'all might have noticed that that black one is being kind of silly. But they're both supposed to be does, and when you have multiple females together, sometimes they do that, just like cows do, just like, well, I don't know that chickens really do it, but cows definitely. Rabbits also, and I'm sure there are more, but those are the ones I know firsthand experience. Thanks y'all for coming with me to check out our temporary situation for our new rabbits. We hope you enjoyed this video. We will probably do another video about the winter housing for our rabbits once we decide how we're going to do it. We've got several ideas going on. I was actually hoping to convert our chicken tractor into our rabbit cage hutch. That was actually the original intention, was to use it as either a tractor or a hutch. However, it's getting really cold outside and I'm supposed to sing tomorrow and I'm already kind of cold, and that's probably not going to be good for the singing voice. But we'll bring you on those journeys as those come, and we hope to see you come back.
Hey Cloud Hoppers, thanks for watching the video. Push the thumbs up to like the video. Also hit that subscribe button, also the bell, so that you can get notifications when our videos come out.
Check us out on our social media pages too. We have Facebook and Pinterest, and soon we'll have Instagram. The links are below. Bye y'all!
Bye! Good job.